Okay guys, welcome back to the second part of our tutorial playthrough. So this one's going to be labelled as part 1B. Let's carry on.
We've debriefed the civilians you saved and have learned that moments before the attack they lost contact with one of our research facilities. That facility is in orbit around this solar system's sun. What do you say? Up for a little reconnaissance?
Of course I am.
Certainly, Miss Calatrix. I am sure we are just as curious as you about what happened.
Excellent. It could just be solar radiation blocking their comms, but I wouldn't bet on it. Fly out to the sun, investigate, and report back on whatever is going on.
You may undock and begin your journey whenever you are ready, Captain.
So you undock using the button up the top right there when you're in a station.
You can navigate a solar system by warping to celestial objects and other locations using your overview.
Here we go.
Select the sun in your overview and then warp to it.
So let's hit warp.
Warp drive active.
That isn't the way you would probably do it once you're outside the tutorial, but I didn't know if it's going to work because some things are locked.
Luminosity considerably above retina destroying levels. Polarizing filters compensating.
See that? That's an image for a wreck. That's how wreck appears on your overview. As you can see them there, they are there.
It seems safe to conclude that the problem was not just blocked comms.
Wrecks can be looted if it's filled in like that with a box. It means it's got loot in it. If it's empty, it's just the 3 arrows. There's nothing in it. So let's just.
Abnormal gravitational waves are emanating from the wreckage. Their source must have been exceptionally powerful for them to be so prominent despite the sun's own gravitational field. There are multiple wrecked ships among the debris. You can loot them to investigate their contents.
Right, let's just click on one of them. That's the open cargo. Let's do it. Let's turn the afterburner on to speed ourselves up. You'll notice we can't group these. That's because they're not the same weapon. That's actually a weapon. That's actually a mining turret. This thing is your safety. It's to stop you doing something in high sec that'll get you blown up or in trouble.
Mining module. Curious. The module has been placed inside your item hanger. You can access it again in the future by reopening your inventory. For now, close your inventory window to proceed. We can return to the station whenever you are ready, Captain.
Well, let's just go and loot another one. Because we've got to. Only because I've played it before, I know that she's going to send us mining in a minute. And we've got 2 slots here for these. So my advice, loot 2. Right, she wants us to dock. You can see we're in a mission. Missions always appear on the left hand side. Unless you've closed them down. This, by the way, is one of those bowheads that I told you about before that uses transport ships. So you can see how big they are in comparison to our little tiny dinky ship. You'll notice it says civilian. Anything civilian on it is to be used solely within the tutorial. Once you get out the tutorial, do not use them ditch them for proper items. A square is an NPC station.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome back. So, what did you discover?
I'm afraid the research site has suffered the same fate as the cloning facility. This time, however, the wreckage was surrounded by abnormal gravitational waves.
That's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Ms. Calatrix, you did ask us to report whatever was going on. It would be remiss of me if I did not note that these readings were quite unusual.
Yes, well, you've reported it, and I have told you that it is not pertinent to this investigation. Did you find anything else?
There were a number of wrecked air vessels at the site. We recovered this mining module from one of them.
A mining module? That cannot be a coincidence. We've just been contacted by one of our agents stationed at a nearby mining site. They've picked up a strange signal but have been unable to locate its source. We need to find out if there's any connection between this signal and the attacks. You'll need to investigate, but undercover this time. If there is a link, we can't let whoever is behind all this know that we're onto them. Fit the mining module you recovered to your ship. That way you'll look like just another member of the mining fleet.
There you go, that's why I said loot 2. Because I knew she was going to ask us that.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the neocom.
Now I just want to try something else quickly.
No exception. Stay that way. Corp projects. Your projects. Your way.
No, it's not going to let us. That's fine. Right, fitting window. This is...
Let's fit your new module in a free slot.
There you go. We just drag it into that free slot there.
Now, bring the module online.
Let's bring the other one across as well.
It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn.
This is one of the most important screens as well in the game. It teaches you all about your ship, all sorts of statistics about it. It's how you do a ship fit out. You can learn all about the different modules you can fit to it, what it does, you know, and also it's useful for learning what skills you need to train. So that's what that's telling us. We can't bring this online because we don't have the skill. I do further in the tutorials. There's I cover this in a lot more detail. I think it's in video part 5 or 3. It's part 3, I think. I'll put a link so you can jump to it if I can figure out how to do that. Anyway, for now, let's just find out how she wants us to do it.
Please direct your attention to the icon on the display that I have highlighted for you. You can add the missing skill to your training queue here. Now, access the skill window from the neocom.
There we go. This little donut here is your skill donut. That's what I call it anyway.
Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth. A more highly skilled pilot will be most formidable indeed.
So everything in this game is locked behind skills. Skills train in real time. You know, again, I cover skills in a lot more detail further on in the sort of like the series of videos. For now, all you need to know is that, yeah, this is your skill queue training. This is how long it's going to take.
Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill. Do so now.
You get these through daily logins and daily rewards. If you've got them, you can apply them direct to skills to speed up the training. That's what she's asking us to do here, so let's just do it.
Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points.
So at the moment it's going to take us 1 hour and 5 minutes, but we can apply these skill points to it. It's going to take 981 skill points of our 1,000 that we've got.
The training required for your new module is complete. Your skill queue is now empty.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we?
So as I was saying, yeah, skills are basically one of the sort of like gatekeepers of content, and they do train in real time. So you should always, if you can, try and have skills training. Now I say I've been playing this game on and off for about 3.5 years. My character has only got roughly the equivalent of 1 year's worth of skills, because I always forget to put enough skills in it, and then when life gets in the way and I don't play, my character stops training. So I'm about 2 years behind on the skill queue, and therefore the content that I can do because of that. But well,
to that end, I've sent the air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your Capsuleer Training Program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start with this new one, and may it be the first of many.
so it says that this is going to take 1 hour 35 minutes. Let's see what's in it. Repair systems 2. Operation of armor hull repair modules. So if as I was saying in the last video, this is a skill that helps ships that are going to hull tank. So this is a module that's going to be able to repair, armor tank, not hull. I always say that, armor tank. This is a skill that's going to mean that if you fit an armor repair module to your ship, it's more efficient. Therefore you're getting more healing out of a cycle than if you didn't have this skill. So let's just start training.
The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals. Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a threat hurtling right towards us because of an untidy display.
See, our training queue's now got the 2 skills in, and again the training queue time is there.
Turn the module online.
Right, so you turn it online by doing that, or you can just hit the module.
Well done, Captain.
I'll turn this one
you
on
can
as well.
now close the fitting window.
Now, let's just turn them off again. 7.3 meters per 10 seconds. No, it's the well, it's supposed to have increased that, but never mind.
Looks like you're ready to go, Captain. We've sent the details of your assignment to your Opportunities interface.
You can access the Opportunities interface via your neocom. Opportunities can help you discover key information about a variety of activities available to you. Select the highlighted entry for further details.
Again, this was new for me. It didn't exist when I played. It's only just been added to the game as far as I'm aware.
We've uploaded the key information on your assignment here. Whenever you're ready to take the next step in our investigation, you can click here to begin.
So this is basically where you can have a look at the details of any mission you've accepted.
Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. keep your eyes open and watch your six. This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
Corp projects. Your project.
As you can see, we can undock there because that's the mission that we're on. As I said, it's always on the left, or we can do it there. Let's follow the mission one.
Your info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately.
There we go. Let's hit warp.
Warp drive active.
This, by the way, is local chat. This tells you what people are in the same space system as you. So there's 29 people in this system at the moment. That's the Corp chat. This one, obviously, the one we picked at the start, NPC Corp. These are likely mainly all new players.
The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Peltonen's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
We are outfitted with a mining laser upgrade that should help us clear those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use.
So this is the mining tab. This is where
Best
you'll...
way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead and you'll be mining like a pro in no time. Let's start with that asteroid over there.
As I say, mining tab, it shows you all the mining stuff in the system. So that's the distance you are from it. This is the picture of an asteroid. They can vary in size depending on the size of the asteroid and the type of the asteroid. This tells you this is the image for an asteroid belt. So, you know, you can see their distance away. Right, so all you need to do again to mine is lock.
If your competence matches your confidence, we are in good hands indeed, Mr. Peltonen. Captain, let's approach.
So I just clicked on the approach this asteroid.
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Peltonen makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari Corp to make my own way.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here, keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good, too.
So, see this, if you hold your mouse over it, you can see information. It shows us that we've got an optimal range within 10 kilometers. For mining, that just means that that's our minimum range to lock on to start mining.
Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here.
So that's how you slow
Here
your
we
ship
are.
down.
You ready to rock? Get it? Rock? Just a sprinkle of mining humor for you. Lock onto that asteroid, Captain.
There you go. See, we can just hit that.
Now is the time to activate your miner module, Captain. The length of the module's activity, most commonly known as a mining cycle, will impact the amount of ore you collect. For now, I recommend allowing the module to run in full cycles to obtain the highest yield possible.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches.
You can view your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually...
It might not look like much, but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it, refine it, trade it. The choice is yours. Now, time to quit ogling your inventory. This asteroid's almost dry.
So, that's your ship's cargo hold. Usually you'll be manning a mining vessel, it's got a mining hold. That's a drone bay. That's for putting drones in that'll defend your ship. That is basically what mining ships use to defend themselves. It's a question rookies ask all the time. Where do I put my guns on my mining ship? You don't. You use drones.
The asteroid is depleted.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there.
You won't need to buy one, you'll get them.
That's one down. And now, on to the next.
You'll get your first ones as rewards. So don't buy them.
Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field can be a bitch to navigate.
See that? I accidentally right-clicked on it, which is what I wasn't sure you were able to do. I know the first part you couldn't. Let's turn on the to get us there faster. See, when you're on an item, you can right-click on it, and you get the options as well that are up there. So that's one way of doing things than having to go up to the top. The other way is you can also do it on the actual item itself in the screen. So when we get to, they wanted to orbit this time, I think they said, so we can just click that. See how that gives us options as to where's that, you know, just does what the standard orbit is. We're in 10k yet.
We're now close enough to target the asteroid. Once it's targeted, lock
so
on.
You can again right click and lock target.
Just like that last asteroid.
Hit that.
Once you've got your target.
Now we didn't orbit it, so let's just right click and
Looks
do
like you're a
an
natural
orbit.
at this. Keep it up and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore, so that's something you can work towards.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid successfully...
We better close in on that rock, then.
Let's get there. Let's just orbit as fast as possible. Let's lock target. Wait till we get within 10 kilometers. And click that. Now notice you can press F2. It didn't work last time in the tutorial. I'll try it when we get within 10. See
The
if it
signal
works.
is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
Yep, it's working. Let's stop the ship, pressing that. Let's turn that off.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
You can see how fast a cycle is by that little thing going round there? That's a cycle. So if an active module's doing that, that's a cycle. All active modules have cycle times. As you see, that's the ore filling up. It gives you a rough indication of how much it costs or what it's worth. I was going to say earlier, he mentioned reprocessing. It's another question new players ask all the time. Should I reprocess or sell it? Mine it and sell it when you're new, because your reprocessing skills are not good enough, and therefore you destroy value when you reprocess stuff.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
The signal source appears to be that wrecked frigate. This particular model is a Dramiel. Most notably, it bears a striking resemblance to the ships that attacked the cloning facility. Let's prepare to take a closer look.
General Tab.
The fact that the wreck is isolated leads me to believe that the Dramiel was sent to this location to serve as a scout ship.
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here. Let's move in.
Put your afterburner on to speed up.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
Let's open it then.
I do love the feeling of striking gold. Go and grab whatever it is.
Let's take it.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been most helpful. Let's dock at the station.
There we go.
I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see
Let's
what
follow
we
the
found.
mission. Careful. Cat just stood up again. I'm scared she's going to stand on me computer and turn it off. That's an orca. That's the goal of most miners. That shit costs about 2.5 billion just to buy it. So yeah, it's a lot of in-game money. Looks like other players in space, new ones. Certainly they're in Corvettes anyway.
Skill training completed.
There you go, look at that. That skill that we put on has finished. There's your notifications.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of complex encryption.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can.
There you go.
Thank you for finding it.
There you go, look.
Air is once again in your debt.
There's our daily challenges that I mentioned where you can earn rewards, skill points effectively. Because in mind that small amount of ore, we got some units towards our daily challenge. So if you wanted to fill that up now and get more SP, you'd go out and mine some more.
Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
Open the
In
cargo.
order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it from the cargo hold to your item hanger.
So you just click it and drag it into the item hanger, which is
Now, let's switch over to the item hanger.
that's basically your storage within a space station.
Select the ore to see what you can do with it.
Right, so you right click and then sell this item. This is the selling window. Tells you the price, etc., what we're going to get, the tax we're going to pay on it. The immediate window is to sell it right now for whatever it's offering. There is an option to create a contract, but that's something for a different video. For now we're just going to sell it for that.
Nearly done. All that's left.
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet. I think you'll find I've been more than generous.
Here's your wallet, shows all your transactions.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
335,000. Like I say, that's not much in this game, because in that ship that I told you before was 2.5 billion.
Your recent market transactions will show you how much ISK you acquired by selling the ore. The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from air in exchange for the ore. The wallet offers a wealth of it. Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale.
Typical.
The market entry displays your most recent transaction tax.
Can't get away from tax anywhere, can we?
Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention.
As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. The Air Career Program will help you on your journey.
There you go, Air Career Program is up here.
The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4 career paths.
And this is where you can select one of your career paths.
Enforcers work for New Eden's factions, fighting off pirates and other threats.
This is mainly PvE, so it's combat, PvE combat against non-player characters.
Explorers investigate the cluster's hidden corners, hacking systems and uncovering secrets. Soldiers of Fortune band together to fight other capsuleers in the lawless reaches beyond high-security space.
This is more geared towards PvP, so player versus player combat. Stuff like faction war, becoming a pirate, going out into nullsec and joining sort of like player wars for territory.
Industrialists turn a profit by harvesting the materials and building the machines that make life in space possible.
Choose the path you want to explore first. Your choice won't limit you, and you can explore as many different paths as you like.
And basically this is where I'm going to cut it, because this is the end of the actual tutorial. What it's going to do next is, once you select one of these are career paths, and you're going to go into the career agents, and they are basically individual sort of mini tutorials to get you understand the basic play style of each of those options. So I've got videos on each of those that are going to follow on in the series, and I'm going to be stepping through them all. So that's the end of the quick tutorial playthrough. This one's just over 30 minutes. So overall we've got part 1 is 30 minutes and part 2 is part 1B is just over 30 minutes. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I hope I helped you get through that and gave you a bit more information than the game gives you. If you want to see help with walking through each of the career agents, then I would follow my part 2. I'll click one of these just to get some
The major factions that rule New Eden have established career agents.
training going.
Complete missions from them to earn new skills, modules, ISK, and even ships, making them both lucrative and educational. Track the goal of completing a mission for the career agent to add it to your info panel.
There you go. See, you can see all the different activities. These are going to give you rewards again here again. Track it means it's going to add it.
Follow this link to the agency window,
And there you
where
go.
you can locate your nearest career agent.
This is where it's now
No
telling
matter
you.
what path you choose, you will find a career agent who can help you walk it.
Choose.
Once you've chosen an agent, set your destination.
Choose one of these and set your destination. So like I say, I've already explained what each of these do. My advice is to do all of them anyway before you do anything else, because you get lots of ships, lots of ISK, and you get an introduction to each one. So in the next video we'll start stepping through each of these one at a time. So thanks for watching, guys, and best of luck enjoying EVE Online. See you in part 2. Fly safe, chaps. Bye bye.
Ready to earn the reward you deserve. Get started with the Air Career Program today. New life and future.
Sorry guys, I'm being a bit over eager to finish this. I forgot that the next video starts with me having set up the Enforcer Career Agent training. So let's do that now. Before we close.
Your exception.
We go on here, we find our Enforcer Career Agent path. Let's move her out the way. This is the Air Caldari skill plan that we want to get. Skill plans are plans that CCP have put together to help you guys new guys get into it. It didn't exist when I started playing. We just had this, which is all the skills, and you had to manually pick the ones you wanted to choose. But that's for a different video. For now, we will just set up our Air Caldari Enforcer, because that's the career agent that we're going to do in the next video. So there you go. This shows us the plan of all the skills that are included in it. So all we have to do is on this is click start training. If they were red, it would mean you'd have to buy the skill books, but these ones we've already got the skill books for. So start training, set it as tracked, yes, close that down. Now you can see which skills are training. It's a 4-day training time. When we get back into the next video, they will likely have been trained. Alright guys, well, thanks again. Sorry I got a bit over eager to finish it there. I'd forgotten where the next video started from. So hopefully this helps. If you've got any questions about your own experiences in the game, need any advice, just put them in the comments, and I'll answer them as soon as I read them. Alright, thanks chaps, and fly safe.